Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am out and about today. I plan to do some antiquing and some thrifting and I'm super excited about it. But even more exciting is the fact that I am going to be meeting up with my thrifting friends, Jamie from Border Bananas and Nicole from Nicole North Garden. It has been a really long time since we have all gotten together. I don't know, maybe I gotta take my sunglasses off. Oh, there we go. Is that better? I'm sorry about that. It has been a very long time since the three of us have gotten together to do some thrifting. So I'm super excited and I hope we have a fabulous time, which we always do when we get together. But I also hope that we find some amazing items to bring home with us today. So we are gonna go ahead and start here in Apple Valley at the Hopped Antique Market. It's an occasional sale. And we brought you here before. I'm sure you probably remember. It is a great place to shop. And then after that, we are going to go do some thrifting locally around the neighborhood. So I'm excited. I'm hoping to find some fun things. And as always, I will do a little bit of filming in each of those stores. And not going to show you everything, but I will definitely share with you the things that I find very unique and exciting. So I hope you guys will enjoy the video. So let's go ahead and see what we can find. So we are done at the first place, and now we're outside of Goodwill, and the first place was awesome. I found a few things that I am thrilled about, just a lot of little things this time, which I think is really fun. So hopefully I'll find something cool in Goodwill as well. There's Jamie. Oh, and there's Nicole, and we're headed to the Goodwill. Woohoo!
Look at that thing. Oh, it's a fever. I thought it was something, I think. It is, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's definitely.
Whoa.
Oh, that's gorgeous. There's two something in there.
So as you can see, I'm back at home now. It's actually a couple days after our shopping trip, but now I get to share with you what I picked up when we were out thrifting and shopping at the antique shops. I always have a good luck there finding some really cool vintage items, but every other place that we went to as well, I found some really cool vintage items to bring home as well. So I'm super excited about that. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. I have quite a few much to share with you, but I will try to go through it very quickly. It's a lot of little things. And also I want to mention that both Nicole and Jamie are sharing their videos today as well, so you can go check out their channels. I will link them down in the description box so you can go see what they have found while we're out and about shopping together as well. So alright, let's start with the antique market, and then we'll just go into the other stuff as well. So the first thing I picked up was a little postcard, and I just thought it was super adorable. I'm always on the lookout for like vintage landscapes. Oh, now the dogs are gonna bark. Alright, there's nothing to be barking about. Yeah, there's nothing going on. So anyways, I'm always on the lookout for vintage like landscapes and that sort of thing. Well, I found a little postcard, and I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. And it looks like this. Isn't that pretty? I actually found a little brass like picture holder lately, and I think this is going to go on it so nicely. I don't remember how much it was. Oh wait, it does say on here. I think it was like 50 cents. Something like that. And it does have a stamp on the back. And it is, I can't read the tiny little writing. 1907. So that's kind of cool. I just love it when they have like the stamp on the back and the postmark date on it. I think that makes it so much fun. So anyways, I thought this was a great find for a little bit of money. So you know what? I don't remember how much everything is that, you know, because I take the tags off, but I spent a total of $41 at the occasional sale. I thought I was doing really good till the very end, and then I bought a splurge item. So anyways, I went into this one booth, and they had a ton of like tins and things like that. So I was like in heaven, because I'm really into, you know, that sort of thing lately. So I picked up 4 little ones that I have not to add to my collection. The first one is this cute little Johnson's baby powder tin, and I just think it is so cute. Look at that. It's got a little bit of red or orange on it. I think it is so cute. It's in really good shape. I don't think it's got anything in it. But it's like heavy, so it feels like it should have something in it. But anyways. And then I found this little jar. It's like an ointment jar of some sort. And I thought it was really pretty. It's a milk glass jar. It's got like cream and brown on it. I really like the design on it. The top has got a nice design as well. So I thought this would be fun to use in my like little area in my bedroom where I get ready. I'd like to make it kind of look a little, old-fashioned or whatever. I haven't opened this. I don't think I'm going to try to do that. It looks like it's closed quite well. So I thought that was kind of fun. I could add that to my little area there. Kind of give me a little vintage vibe while I'm getting ready in the morning. I think that's kind of fun. So I picked that one up. And then I picked up two little teeny tiny little tins. This one is actually an X-Lax tin. You can see it right there. Super cute. And it actually has stuff in it still, which I think is pretty crazy. So that's pretty neat. I like that one a lot. I think that one's probably like $3 or $2. And then this one was the same. This is a cute little aspirin tin. Oh my gosh, how adorable is this? I just love it. So cute. So I picked that one up as well. So those were the little tins that I had, and they had a whole bunch of one. I could have went just crazy there. I probably should have picked up more, but I was trying to be good because it was the first store of the day. So in the same booth, they had a lot of things that were for like vanities and that sort of thing. And they had this whole box of like powder containers for like, face powder and that sort of thing. And I saw one that I absolutely fell in love with. It was like the largest one there, but it is so gorgeous. It is this little pink number right here. It's plastic, like hard plastic, but then someone painted on the top. Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? I probably should have bought more. I didn't really think I needed another one, but they had smaller like round ones and like oval ones and rectangle ones, and I was just like, ah! But I decided to pick my absolute favorite one, which is this one. It's the largest one, and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the flowers on it. It opens up nicely. Of course, I can't get it up. And it's just like a little bowl inside that you would put your face powder with the little poof in it. That's what the tag on it said anyway. So I think this will look really cute in my little vanity area. I'll probably use it for like a jewelry holder or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I just could not pass this little guy up. And he was really cheap too. I don't think it was more than like $5 or $6. So I just thought that was pretty cool. And a very unique item to pick up for myself. And I didn't even know I wanted something like that, but I saw it and I had to have it. So then I have one more thing from that store, from the first store, and it is my splurge item from the day. That was $18, I know for sure. It's a little piece of restaurant ware. I want to say it's a Shenandoah company, or Shenandoah China, I'm sorry. And it is this adorable little red and white creamer. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this little thing. So adorable. It's a little bit bigger than like those personal sized ones, so I thought that was really cute. And it has adorable little edging on the sides. Now this is not the same match. I actually have 2 plates already that have this design on it. It is not my original Syracuse China pattern that I use all the time, but I do have a couple in this pattern, and for the life of me, I cannot remember it right now. I wish I would have looked that up before I started talking about it, but I saw this, and I have been looking for little creamers in my little red and white and restaurant wear stuff, and I just had to have it. So I had to pick this up. I'm so excited about this. It's so cool. I love it. So from there, we went to a couple different thrift stores, and I don't remember what I picked up at what thrift store anymore. So I'm just going to kind of lump it all together, and we'll just start on one side of the table and we'll go to the other side of the table. And I'm so excited because so many, like, I don't even think anything I picked up was not vintage, which was a really good day if you're at the thrift store. So the first thing I picked up I'm so excited. We went to a Goodwill first, and they had a ton of like vintage stuff there that day. One thing that I didn't pick up that I'm really wishing I would have picked up, but I don't really need it, and you would have saw in the video, at the very end of the video that I shared with you of us shopping, there was a vintage hairdryer. You guys, I looked at that thing forever and finally decided I didn't really need it. I'd probably never use it if I wanted it, but I want all the vintage stuff, you know what I mean? So, it killed me to leave that behind, and I still keep thinking about it, but I left it there. I don't need it. I need to draw a line at some point, so I drew a line which I'm not too happy about. But I did find some other really cool, amazing things. The first one being something I've actually been looking for a couple months now, and that is a set of vintage Tinker toys. I don't know why, but I got it in my brain that I wanted some Tinker toys. So I've been looking, and I hadn't been able to find any, and I found some for $5.99. It's still in the box. It doesn't have, or the tube, it doesn't have the top anymore, but it's got some Tinker toys. The thing is filled up with Tinker toys. And I don't know about you guys, but I loved Tinker toys when I was a kid. We played with Tinker toys and Legos all the time. So I am super excited about this. I love the container. I can use the container for like 4th of July and all that kind of stuff, you know, patriotic or whatever. So I think that's pretty cool. So loving my new Tinker toys. The other thing that I picked up was a children's Christmas book. I saw it on the shelf and I'm like, you know what? I need a new collection. This was $1.29, and it is, what is this? Richard Scarry's Best Christmas Book Ever. I don't know if you guys are familiar with these. You probably are. But these are like my favorite books when I was a kid, and I absolutely love reading these books to my kids. So I was like, you know what? I'm picking this one up. First I picked it up because I thought, oh, maybe there'll be some really cool, fun, you know, graphics in it that I could use at Christmas time or something. But then I got looking at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this book is just so cute. It has a couple different like stories in it and stuff. I mean, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Seriously. So adorable. So I decided then and there that I was going to start myself a vintage Christmas book collection for my grandbabies. I don't have any grandbabies yet, but in the hopes that someday I will have some grandbabies, I'm going to start a little collection of vintage Christmas books to read to them when they're little. And I think that would be so much fun. So I told my kids, I don't want the babies quite yet, but I'm getting ready for them. So give me a couple of years and then you can start giving me grandbabies. So anyways, I am just loving this so much. So that is super cool find for myself. All right, so then this next item, I don't know why, but I'm really being drawn to yellow lately. I found this little mug and I just could not put it down. I like carried it around with me because it like fits perfectly in my hand. I love the handle. Look at that. And it is this little number right here in yellow, cream, and a little bit of gray stripe to it. And I just love this. I believe it's by Gibson. The tag is in the middle. But I don't know, something about this, the color of it, the feel of it in my hand. This is going to be like my new favorite mug right here. And I am loving it. So I had to pick this up. I looked high and low to see if there were more mugs like this, but there wasn't. So that's sad times. But I thought this was really fun. I'm really loving the yellow lately. So I had to pick it up. Absolutely love that. Alright, so this next item is super adorable. It's a vintage toy. It was $3.99, and it is this cute little wagon, you guys. Look at this little thing. It's got the little pull toy, or the pull string on it still. It's so ratty. And then it's got the little red wheels on it, which, you know, that went right to my heart with the little red bit. But then it's got this cute little stickers on the side. It's got one on this side, one on the back, and one on this side. And I'm assuming these were probably like blocks or something that would sit in it. I'm not really sure, but I thought it was super cute. So I had to pick it up. I think it's like Sleeping Beauty. That's what it looks like. Like this side is like there's Sleeping Beauty and then the princess standing over her. And then, oh, this might be like Rapunzel or something on this side. And I don't know what that one is. Oh, and there's one on the front too. This one on the front is super cute. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not, but it's a little girl with a little dog. So anyways, I just thought this was super cute. Not quite sure how I'll use it, but I'll throw it into my decor somewhere. Maybe prop up some little baby books in it or something. Some little red books. I got a ton of little red books. So maybe I'll do something like that with that. So I thought it was really cute, and I could not pass it up. For $4, you guys. I feel like my finds are just like all over the place. Do you guys ever feel like that? Like everything you bring home is just like kind of like so random. Like how does it all go together? I feel like I'm getting more and more random because like the things that I want to collect keep expanding and expanding and expanding. But anyways. Alright, so this next item, I don't even know how much it was. It was in the book section, so I don't know. It was at Goodwill, so I think their soft cover books were like, I don't know, $2 or $3. So that's probably what it was. And this thing is ginormous. It is the National Geographic Atlas of the World. And it is ginormous. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And it's got maps in it galore, and I absolutely love it so much. I'm trying to see if there is a date in here. 1963 World Atlas. So I haven't really even looked through it too much, but I love the fact that it is oversized, and I love maps. I love maps so much. So I'll probably use a map out of this somewhere in my decor somewhere. And I don't know what else I'll do with the rest of the maps, but I can switch out the maps because now I got tons of maps. But it also goes through and like gives you a good rundown on each of the like continents and stuff, which is kind of neat. Tells you the different flags and stuff. Here's South America. Ooh, it's so big. South America, like gives you all the different flags at the time, that sort of thing. So I don't know. I just thought that was super cool. Something I could not pass up. So I had to bring that home with me. Another item that I could not pass up, like I put it in my cart towards the very beginning of our shopping trip, and then I hemmed and hawed about it the whole time, and I think that I had to be convinced, by Nicole and Jamie to actually go ahead and get it. And it is a lamp. I'm trying to see how much I paid for it. I can't remember. $4.99. And it looks like this. It's very reminiscent of my oil lamps that I love so much, but I wasn't super crazy about the brass. You know what I mean? But I love this. It's got the milk glass bottom. I love the little clicky turny. Oops, which way to turn it? There you go. It's got the turn thing where you click it. I love that. Love the little hood. Then it's got the little chimney up top. The hood here is not glass. It is plastic. I've never seen that before, like a plastic lid like that before, but it does have a light bulb in it as well. It does have kind of a scary plug, but not as scary as other things, let me tell you. So I will probably try this one out. It's not too bad. The cord itself looks like it's not frayed or anything like that, so that's pretty cool. So what I'll probably do is try to give this a little bit of a makeover and try to tone down this brass bit so that it's maybe looking a little more antique brassed. It's kind of my hopes. So, but anyways, I loved it. I think it is so cool. And I think what I'm going to do is use this in my bedroom. I put this on my husband's bedside table. I think it will look cute over there because I already have a lamp on my side of the room, which is kind of nice to have. So either that, or I have been looking for a little lamp that I could put on my counter to turn on at night, so just have a little cozy glow in my kitchen and not have to turn on the big lights every time you come into the room. So I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. So I'm loving that. I think that is such a cool find. I see these all the time. You guys probably know, have seen them yourselves. It was $3.99, and it is a basic wood candle holder. This makes me think of home interior, you know, 80s, 70s, 80s style. I mean, I think everyone had something like this in their house. So I loved that it had the chimney on it. I think that's so cool, you know, because it kind of goes back to my love of oil lamps and that sort of thing. But I also am crazy about candle holders, like taper candle holders, now that I have found some wonderful, what do you call it, battery operated ones, so that I can put those in here and they'll come on all the time. just like your regular battery operated candles, and I just think that is so awesome. So I've been looking for something that I can use with one of those, and I saw this. Now, the color is not awesome, but I do love, like, it's got this little, there we go. It's got this little metal hanging thing on the top. I think that is cool. It does have a little bit of, what do you call that? Painting on it, which I think is cool, but I won't keep it. And I just like the shape. It's long and narrow. It's very simple. And what I'll probably try to give this a makeover. I don't know if I will try to remove the finish so I have like a raw wood look, or if I'm going to paint it. I don't know yet. But I thought I would give this a try because I pass these up all the time at the thrift stores. And I really like that it had the little handle on the top, or the little hook to hang it with, which was a little bit more unique than other ones I have seen. So anyways, that's a long story to say I'm giving the 70s thing a try, and we shall see how I like it once I give it a makeover. So we shall see, we shall see. If nothing else, I can use the chimney on one of my oil lamps, which is awesome. All right, so the last thing I picked up at the thrift stores was a platter for $3.99, and it's got a nice, like, transferware sort of look to it. So, of course, I had to pick it up. It looks like this. It's in a brown pattern. Like, the color is brown. And I've actually been picking up some pieces that are brown lately, figuring they would look really nice in, like, autumn decor. So, I just saw this and thought it was absolutely beautiful. It does have a few nicks. There's one right here. You can see that or not, I'm not sure. But that doesn't matter to me because obviously I'm not using it to serve food on. But I just love this. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. So it's another brown transferware-ish kind of piece for me to add to my fall decor, which I think is absolutely awesome. It does say Cumberland on it. And it says El Frio Meakin Limited, England. And so it's kind of cool that it's an English piece, which I think is really neat. So I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. So of course I had to pick it up. Alright, so that is what I picked up while I was out thrifting, but I have a few more things to share with you that were picked up for me by Jamie and Nicole. And we're always on the lookout for things for each other while we're thrifting. And since it was the first time we've been together in a while, we all had stuff for each other to like swap out. So I'm going to share with you real quickly the items that they picked up for me. First off, Nicole found me some cute little mugs that I think are absolutely gorgeous. They're so cute. Look at these little guys. There's two of them. I love their little shape. Look how adorable it is. And then it's got this awesome like atomic star on the sides, and they're pretty colors. Goes all the way around. You got smaller ones on the other side. Look at that. I just think it is so cool. And like the pottery itself is white, but it's like speckled at the same time, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's going to pick up or not. But it's so cool. I've never seen anything like this before. And these are cute too. They fit in my hand really nice. I like the nice big, you know, finger hole. So I love these. I think they're so cute. And now I have two of them. So these are super adorable. And they stack so nicely on each other. Look at that. Love it. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then she also picked me up one more thing. And this is so gorgeous. It's like a soap dish, I think. Yes, it's got the little grooves in the bottom. But it's this little dish with red and white floral on it. It is so adorable. Look at that. So cute. It does have a marking on the back. Where'd my glasses go? It says Charlotte Royal Crownford. I'm sorry. Charlotte Royal Crownford from England. So that is so awesome. So I love this as well. I think that is so cute. So thanks to Nicole for those two items. Whoa. Switch those out of the way a little bit here. And then I have a few things from Jamie as well. The first one being some silverware with the little starburst pattern on it. You got 3 spoons and 2 knives. The spoon here is a big one. And, oh boy, I'm dropping them. I'm having a hard time here. There's a couple different patterns. There's this one right here. Come on, into focus. And then there's two like this. There's a spoon and a knife with this pattern. There we go. And then a spoon and a knife in this pattern. Right there. I love these so much. I probably have enough of these silverware, the Starburst silverware, to like switch out my regular everyday silverware to this stuff now. I'm so excited. So I'll probably be trying to do that here soon. I may have to keep a few other little forks around, but I have a lot of knives and a lot of spoons, and I think that is so cool. So Jamie also picked me up some mugs. There's 6 of these, and they are so awesome. They are ironstone, and they look like this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at that handle. And then, I don't know if you can see this on the bottom, but it's got this nice little fluting on the bottom. I can't remember the pattern. I know at one point I knew the pattern of this, but I forgot now. It's English Ironstone by Adams, a member of the Wedgwood group. Here is this stamp on the bottom. So like I said, there's 6 of these, and I love them. I like their short, little squatty, you know, shape. I have like 2 other ones that are ironstone mugs, but they're taller, and so these are cool to have a little bit different ones. I think that's so awesome. And then speaking of ironstone, you guys, oh, she found me another coffee pot. I cannot believe this. It looks like this. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so awesome. Look at that handle and a cute little finial on the top. It's got some little detailing on here and along the top here. And then look at the bottom. This nice little fluting and detail there is so gorgeous. I absolutely love this. Oh my goodness, I love it. Let's see. I gotta read the bottom. It's in J&G Meakin, Colonial English Ironstone, J&G Meakin, England. So yeah, I'm so excited about this. So I've got quite a few coffee pots and teapots now that are ironstone, which makes me so happy. So happy. Alright, and then there's a couple other things. These are both kind of Christmas related. She sent me this little stack here of like seals for Christmas. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. But they're just so adorable. There's some really adorable ones in here. I'll just show you a couple. There's that one. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, there's this little deer one. Oh my goodness. So adorable. So there's a whole stack of these to enjoy. So I'm loving that. And then she also found me a record. It's called Silver Bells. It looks like this on the front. And this is what it looks like on the back. Don't know if there's a date on it. Do I even date these things? I have no idea. Made in New York. But anyways, it's got some cool graphics on the back. Look at that. So anyways, so I'm super excited to put this in my collection of vintage records. I think that is so cool. I just love this graphics. I'll have to be displaying that come Christmas time. So I have those items to thank Jamie for. So thank you, my friends. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it probably turned out to be rather a long video. I was trying to be speedy, get through everything, but there's a lot to share with you. And just so many wonderful vintage things to share with you guys today. I'm just so thrilled. Makes me one very, very happy girl. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.